everyone. Today in this video we will discuss about the drug distribution system and we will discuss about the dispensing of drug to outpatient. In the subject pharmacy practice, the subject code that is the BP703TT. In previous lecture, the drug distribution system we have started. In that we discuss about the inpatient. In inpatient we discuss about the individual patient prescription filing and floor stock system. Now over here in this video we will discuss the remaining three systems, that is the combination of individual and floor stock system, then unit dose dispensing, and third one that is the pharmacy coordinated automatic electronic dispensing. And in this video we will discuss about the drug distribution system to the outpatient. So first we will start with the combination of individual drug order and floor stock system. मतलब यहाँ पे क्या है, we will use the combination of individual drug order, individual prescription, and we will do the combination with the floor stock system. मतलब दोनों system यहाँ पे एक साथ use होगी. We can say it is a type of drug distribution system which uses the individual prescription order system as their primary means of dispensing and also utilize a limited floor stock. मतलब यहाँ पे दोनों system, floor stock system जो हमारी है, जो last video में हमने discuss की है, और the individual prescription system, the both will be used in a combination. Then the next one, that is the unit dose dispensing system. Unit dose, that means those medication which are ordered, packed, handled, administered and charged in a multiple of single dose unit containing a predetermined amount of drug or supply sufficient for one regular dose application or use. That means यहाँ पे the unit dose dispensing system, that means we are giving or we are supplying such a product which are ordered previously or which have been packed, and this will be charged in a multiple of single dose. मतलब यहाँ पे we can consider the example of the tablet strips, and we will charge in a multiple of single dose. That means we are charging as a one strip. That means we are multiplying the each and individual tablet, and which will contain the predetermined amount of the drug. मतलब यहाँ पे fix रहती है पहले से, मतलब कितनी quantity है, that will be fixed in a tablet, are supply sufficient for one regular dose, and we will supply this that is required for a regular dose also for application and for use. मतलब यहाँ पे क्या है कि patient की जो need है उसके मुताबिक we are providing them to proper product which is required for the use in inpatient system. So this is unit dose dispensing system. यहाँ पे पहले से प्री पैक्ड करके हम सीधा जो भी प्रोडक्ट है that will be given to the patient. Some advantage, we can consider the advantage. Here the patient, see over here, it is the responsibility of the hospital pharmacist to educate the nurse with the concept of unit dose dispensing. यहाँ पे hospital pharmacist है, they have to inform each and individual thing about the unit dose dispensing system to the nurses. And in unit dose dispensing, the pharmacist, they will prepare every dose of medication and keep it ready for the administration. And instead of, we are previously in the previous system, we were giving them in a container or we are giving in a bulk to the nursing station. So in a complete floor stock system, we are giving the product in a container or in a bulk drugs, and we will give them to the nursing station. But over here, we need to give them a pre-packet unit or pre-packed, or we can say the total strip of the tablet. We need to directly supply to the patient. And for example, tablet and capsule we can consider the example of tablet and capsule. They are packed individually for each patient, and also the liquid product. If we need to give the liquid product, in that case liquid product that should also be pre-measured. And most of this procedure that involves the pharmaceutical techniques, different pharmaceutical techniques that is required, and pharmacist should have the responsibility of this procedure. So the unit dose dispensing system, we need to give the total clarification to the nursing staff also. So some advantage, the patient it receive improved service and are charged for only those drugs which are administered to them. So here the improved system, patient receive improved system directly, he will receive the product and he will be charged which have been given or which have been administered to the patient. All dose of medication are prepared by the pharmacy, thus allowing the nurse more time for direct patient care. देखिए यहाँ पे फार्मासिस्ट है वो डायरेक्टली प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं डोज, मतलब डायरेक्टली मेडिकेशन जो भी डोज उनको पेशेंट को देना है, that will be prepared by the pharmacist. So due to this condition, the nursing staff will remain free for more time, and due to that they can take or they can give more time for the direct patient care. Here the role of the pharmacist that has been raised, and all the prescription will be checked by the pharmacist only. So the medication error or the chances of medication error that will be reduced. And this system, it will eliminate labeling mistakes, excessive duplication of the order, and paperwork at the nursing area and the pharmacy. See, in both nursing area and the pharmacy, it eliminates the labeling mistake. देखिए यहाँ पे डायरेक्टली फार्मासिस्ट है वो लेबलिंग या फिर जो भी है वो डायरेक्टली दैट विल बी चेक्ड बाय द pharmacist only. So due to that, the labeling mistake will be removed, it will be eliminated, or we can say that the product that is pre-packaged, so that's why there is no need, or the labeling mistake will be removed. And excessive duplication, it will also be duplication of order, it will also be removed, as well as the paperwork that was required to do in nursing area as well as in the pharmacy area, that will be reduces. More space that will be available in nursing unit by eliminating the bulky floor stock. देखिए यहाँ पे फ्लोर स्टॉक सिस्टम जो भी था वो हमने रिमूव कर दिया, मतलब if we have the unit dose dispensing system then there is no need of floor stock system. So due to that, the more space that will be available in the nursing unit, बिकॉज यहाँ पे हमने फ्लोर स्टॉक सिस्टम को रिमूव कर दिया है. फ्लोर स्टॉक सिस्टम में क्या रहेगा, वहां पे प्रोडक्ट दैट विल बी अवेलेबल इन द नर्सिंग स्टेशन. सो यहाँ पे स्टोर करने की या फिर प्रोडक्ट को स्टोर करने की अभी जरूरत नहीं रहेगी. सो द मोर स्पेस दैट विल बी अवेलेबल टू द नर्सिंग यूनिट. इट एलिमिनेट्स पिलफरेज और ड्रग वेस्ट बाय द पार्शियल यूजेज ऑफ ड्रग. देखिए कंप्लीट फ्लोर स्टॉक सिस्टम में क्या होता है कि बहुत बार कुछ प्रोडक्ट हमने पेशेंट को दिया है, द रिमेनिंग प्रोडक्ट दैट विल बी वेस्टेड, और देयर माइट बी द चांसेस ऑफ पिलफरेज बिकॉज इट वाज रिमेनिंग इन द नर्सिंग वार्ड. सो नाउ इन दिस यूनिट डोज डिस्पेंसिंग सिस्टम such a thing will be eliminated. So these are some of the advantage. We can consider this advantage to use the effectivity of the unit dose dispensing system. Then method of dispensing unit dose, there are mainly depending on the hospital and its pharmacist choice. देखिए यहाँ पे hospital किस तरह से है, whether it is government, whether it is private run, and what is the choice of pharmacist. On the basis of that, there are two main methods. One of that is the central unit dose drug distribution system, which is known as a C.U.D.D, and another one that is the decentralized unit dose distribution system, which is known as D.U.D. We will see this one by one. First one, central unit dose drug distribution system. देखिए यहाँ पे क्या रहेगा, all inpatient drug are dispensed in unit doses and All the drugs are stored in a central area pharmacy and dispensed at the time the dose is due to be given to the patient. मतलब जब पेशेंट को जरूरत है, जब कभी भी ड्रग देने की या डोज देने की जरूरत है, so at that time this will be distributed by the central pharmacy or the central area of pharmacy, and this will be dispensed in a unit dose, and all drug at this condition, the drug that will be stored in a central area and it will be given by the pharmacist. To operate system effectively, delivery devices such as the medication cart or pneumatic tubes that is required. देखिए यहाँ पे pharmacist को directly they have to supply the product to the patient. So in this condition, there might be the chances of there might be the requirement of the medication cart. Medication cart की जरूरत रहेगी, and also there will be the requirement of the pneumatic tubes. देखिए medication cart क्या है कि the drug will be stored over here, and then afterwards this will be shifted to the nursing ward or nursing station, and from there the pharmacist they will give the product directly to the patient. So here we need to transfer the product from the central pharmacy area to the different wards. So in such condition we need to have one of the instrument which carry this all the product. Then another system that is used, that is the pneumatic tubes. This is one type of conveyor we can say, and with the help of air the drug or the solid dosage form that will be transformed from one area to another area. So we can use, if there is a bulk transport of a product, so in that condition we can use the pneumatic tubes, but we need to consider again the requirement of the product or the how effectively we need to give product to our patient, that we need to check. So there are two methods, medication, or two things we can use. We can use the medication cart also, and also we can use the pneumatic tubes to transfer the drugs from central pharmacy area to the different wards of a patient. Then another one technique, that is the decentralized unit dose distribution system. Here in decentralized, it operates through the small satellite pharmacies, and that is present on each floor of the hospital. Now the main pharmacy that will become a procurement or the storage or the manufacturing and packaging center, and they will serve to all the satellites. मतलब जो भी central pharmacy area है, that will become as a storage area, and also we can say for a manufacturing and packaging we can use that, and it will serve the product or the medicine directly to the satellite pharmacies. So that means we can say in a decentralized area there is one of the concept of satellite pharmacies, and this will be located on each floor. Now the delivery system is accomplished by the use of medication cart. We can use the medication cart to transfer the medicine from the central pharmacy area to the satellite pharmacies. So we can use the system, or we can use the medication cards. Procedure, here how the drug that will be given to the patient. So here whenever any patient that will enter to the any hospital, so at that time the diagnosis, allergies and other patient data will be prepared, and it will be entered into the patient profile card. That means one of the patient profile card will be prepared when any patient he will be admitted to the hospital. Then afterwards the prescription, whenever the diagnosis will be done, diagnosis will be completed, then afterwards the doctor will write the prescription, and this prescription are sent directly to the pharmacist in a satellite pharmacy store. The pharmacist they will check the medication order. Is there any chances of is there any error or not, that should be checked by the pharmacist, and also the pharmacist he will check the medication order for the allergies, or also they have to look after that any drug interaction or any possible drug interaction, and also the drug laboratory test, and this will have the effect on their prescription. So this should be checked by the pharmacist. Then junior pharmacist picks the medication order and place drug into the cart. मतलब यहाँ पे फार्मासिस्ट है, उनको एक बार मेडिकेशन ऑर्डर चेक करना पड़ेगा, देन ही कैन ट्रांसफॉर्म टू द जूनियर फार्मासिस्ट. जूनियर फार्मासिस्ट जो भी प्रिस्क्रिप्शन है उसके मुताबिक ही विल प्लेस द ड्रग इन अ कार्ट. नाउ फार्मासिस्ट चेक कार्ट prior to release. Again the pharmacist he will check about the prescription. Now this will send to the nursing station. The nurse administer the drugs and make the entry in the record, and upon return to the pharmacy the cart is rechecked. देखिए यहाँ पे this the product that will be given to the nursing station. Now nursing station nurses they will administer this product or this medicine will be given by the nursing staff to the patient, and they will do the proper record of such a product, which product have been given to the patient, and when this will be returned to the pharmacy store. So again it will be checked by the nursing staff also and by the pharmacist also. So this is one of the sequence that is used for the decentralized unit dose distribution system. Throughout the entire sequence, the pharmacist is available for the consultation by the doctors and also to the nurses. So in addition, we can say the pharmacist they have to do one of the surveillance for any discontinued order. So here the role of pharmacist that has been raised, and also the availability of the pharmacist that will be raised. The initiation of the unit dose dispensing system in hospital is not, we can say it is not an easy task, and always it requires a great deal of planning both within the pharmacy center and also the preparation or the planning that is required in case of nursing station also. So this was about the procedure of the decentralized unit dose distribution system. Now some new concept in dispensing using pharmacy coordinated automated system. So first in this one of the system that is, or we can say the new concept that is of the modern clinical pharmacy based system. Here the small satellite pharmacies or pharmacy sub-stores are set up in each ward. Pharmacist that will be available at the nursing station only, and due to this it will ensure the safety of drug and also reduces error of medication. So such a concept we can use. Then adherence packaging program. In this adherence packaging program, each patient he will receive one of the medication strip with individual doses in individual pouch. That means यहाँ पे पेशेंट को डायरेक्टली वन ऑफ द मेडिकेशन स्ट्रिप दे दिया जाएगा, या फिर दिस विल बी प्रोवाइडेड बाय द फार्मासिस्ट एंड ऑन विच द इंडिविजुअल डोज एंड विद द इंडिविजुअल पाउच. मतलब सेपरेट पाउच मिलेगा उनको जिसमें डोज लिखा गया होगा. It is clearly marked with the date and time. मतलब date and time that will also be mentioned or marked over here, and this date and time that will be of administration and the medication they contain. That means यहाँ पे पूरी इंफॉर्मेशन दे दी जाएगी. यहाँ पे टाइम कौन से टाइम पे लेना है, कौन सी डेट पे लेना है और कौन कौन सी प्रोडक्ट है. So that will be given directly to the patient. All the patient need to do is to tear open the pouch at the right time and take the content. मतलब यहाँ पे पेशेंट को देखना है कौन सी तारीख पे उनको मेडिकेशन लेना है, और accordingly they have to open this product, and accordingly they have to open this pouch, and accordingly they have to take the product. See over here, adherence packaging, it contains the patient name, then it contains the medication name and strength of the product, and also the time of administration, and it contains one of the barcode. To read the barcode, on the basis of barcode we can know about the strength of the product. So this is about the adherence packaging program. Then another one, that is the automated dispensing cabinet. Here the automated dispensing cabinet is a computerized drugstore device or cabinet designed for the hospital. See, this ADM provides proper storage, and this will be run by the computer, and it will have the inventory control and security for the pharmaceutical at the point of care. Matlab, this product, or we can say this cabinet, it will provide the total security of the whatever the product we kept inside it. It can be used only by authorized user. देखिए यहाँ पे authorized user ही इनका use कर सकते हैं, who are authenticated by the password. मतलब the permission will be, if the permission that is given to the pharmacist, then the pharmacist only they can open or they can run the program, and accordingly they can have the product that kept the inside the cabinet. It is placed in the wards ICU rather than in a central pharmacy. मतलब यहाँ पे इसको हम वार्ड्स में या फिर ICU में रखेंगे, जिससे क्या है कि नर्सिंग स्टाफ है, they can have such a product and they have access to the directly to the product. So यहाँ पे हम access नर्सिंग स्टाफ को भी दे सकते हैं. The advantage of this automated dispensing cabinet that this will reduce the workload of nurses. यहाँ पे comparatively they will remain free. Controlled substance remain in a secure lockbox. देखिए control product है जो भी, that will be in a secure lockbox until needed, and access is secured by the multi-factor authentication. मतलब यहाँ पे क्या है कि जो भी control product है वो that will remain in a secure position, or and again if we need to have it, then again the access that will be multi-factor, that will require the multi-factor authentication. That means यहाँ पे एक या दो जन को एक्सेस मिलेगा और वही एक्सेस कर सकते हैं of the controlled substance. Then ADM can improve the patient safety by providing drug allergy alerts, and also they can give the drug interaction, and also they can give advice on high risk medication. मतलब ओवरऑल ऑटोमेटिक डिस्पेंसिंग कैबिनेट है, तो यहाँ पे फार्मासिस्ट जो भी इंटरेक्शन कर सकते हैं और फार्मासिस्ट जो भी पेशेंट काउंसलिंग कर सकते हैं, सो उसमें से ड्रग इंटरेक्शन की इंफॉर्मेशन या फिर एलर्जिक रिएक्शन अगर कोई प्रोडक्ट दे रही है, तो दिस इंफॉर्मेशन दैट विल बी प्रोवाइडेड बाय automated dispensing cabinet. See this one is the picture for the automated dispensing cabinet. Here the data that will be entered by the nursing staff, and accordingly the product will be removed from this cabinet, and such a staff, the access, if the access that is given to the nursing staff, the nursing staff only they can open or they can operate such a cabinet. This is another picture, automated dispensing cabinet, and from here the product will be removed. This is like a ATM machine only. So this is all about the new system or new concept that is required, or we can say that is required, new concept in dispensing that is required for a distribution of the product in a, or distribution of medicine in a hospital. Now this was all about the distribution of drug to inpatient. Now we will discuss the dispensing of drugs to ambulatory, that means outdoor patient. Dispensing of drug to ambulatory patient. Ambulatory, that means outdoor patient. Here that refers to patient not occupying beds. Outdoor patient, or we can say the ambulatory patient, मतलब जो बेड ऑक्यूपाई नहीं करते या फिर वहां पे जरूरत नहीं है बेड ऑक्यूपाई करने की, इससे पेशेंट को हम क्या बोलेंगे, आउटडोर पेशेंट या फिर एम्बुलेटरी पेशेंट. एंड द केयर इज गिवन इन द फिजिशियंस ऑफिस. सो द केयर वॉट एवर द treatment that will be given in the physician's office, clinics, or the primary health center in a rural area or rural India. So This is about the outdoor patient, we can say the ambulatory patient. यहाँ पे ambulatory patient को इन पेशेंट नहीं कह सकते हम, या फिर यहाँ पे बेड ऑक्यूपाई करने की या फिर हॉस्पिटल में रहने की यहाँ पे जरूरत नहीं रहती. सो इसलिए हम इनको आउटडोर पेशेंट. देखिए ये सिंपल ट्रीटमेंट के लिए अगर कोई है, खांसी है या फिर सर्दी है, then if there is a fever condition, so in such a condition patient can move freely, but in case of sudden accident then he has to hospitalize. So in that case we can say that is in accident case, or if the treatment that goes more than one days, then in certain condition they have to be in the hospital. So such a patient that is known as an inpatient. But here the patient which do not have need to be in a hospital and do not occupy the beds, they are known as a outdoor patient or ambulatory patient. Here the hospital that are categorized their ambulatory or outpatient service load as the emergency, primary and tertiary. We can divide the ambulatory patient in an emergency, primary and tertiary. First we will see the emergency care. Patients who have been involved in an accident, suffering from serious health condition or illness, and immediately requires the specialized care that is rendered by well-equipped hospital, that is known as a emergency care. So one of the division we can say to the outpatient, or here we can say that is the emergency care. Then second one, that is the primary care, commonest healthcare system which are what most people use for their health problem. Generally हम प्राइमरी केयर का ज्यादातर यूज करते हैं. इंडिया में प्राइमरी हेल्थ सेंटर भी है, अभी भी देयर इज शॉर्टेज ऑफ द प्राइमरी हेल्थ सेंटर. प्रोवाइड्स a range of service adequate for meeting the great majority incident needed for preventing health maintenance. देखिए यहाँ पे कोई डिसीज इनिशियली, जब भी कोई डिसीज कोई पर्टिकुलर पेशेंट के अंदर डिटेक्ट होता है, तो यहाँ पे जो भी प्राइमरी रिक्वायरमेंट है, प्राइमरी ट्रीटमेंट है, और द डिटेक्शन ऑफ सच अ डिसीज दैट विल बी डन बाय द प्राइमरी केयर. और यहाँ पे इनिशियली the primary care center they will give treatment to such a disease. Most primary care is used by the patient who are ambulatory, that means they are outpatient, or we can say they are able to move about freely. मतलब जो भी ambulatory patient है, mostly such a patient they are using the primary care center. Then tertiary care. Tertiary care is a type of service rendered to those patients who have been advised to go to the hospital by doctors, primary health centers and dispensaries and are beyond the primary care. मतलब यहाँ पे प्राइमरी केयर से अगर कोई डिसीज ट्रीट नहीं हो रही है, सो और कोई चीज डायग्नोसिस नहीं हो रही है, सो इन दैट कंडीशन द पेशेंट विल बी रिफर्ड बाय द प्राइमरी केयर सेंटर or by the doctors to the tertiary care. That means in such a service, tertiary care, the disease will be identified, or in such a condition after the tertiary care treatment, the patient need to be hospitalized in a hospital. So this is about the tertiary care. So these are the three systems we can use for the outpatient. So in this all the condition, the dispensing of the drugs that is required in all three conditions. Now the location of outpatient dispensing unit. Outpatient department, it should be located near the office and entrance of the hospital. It must be on the ground floor. See, already we discussed in the hospital pharmacy. Then it should have a pleasant look. The floor should be resilient and smooth and easily washable. There should be 4 dispensing window. देखिए यहाँ पे 4 dispensing window होनी चाहिए. The 2 dispensing window, in that the prescription will be received, and in remaining 2 to issue the medicine to the patient. And separate windows should be allotted for the men and women, and we can have the fluorescent lamp over here that should be provided on the window for the proper reading of the prescription. मतलब यहाँ पे फार्मासिस्ट कोई गलती ना हो, इसलिए प्रॉपर लाइटिंग यहाँ पे होना चाहिए on the window side. So again, see, this should be the common location, or we can say the requirement that should be needed in a outpatient dispensing, and we can say in mostly some hospital outpatient and inpatient dispensing unit, they are at one place, or we can say that is at a central pharmacy unit. देखिए, अगर अलग अलग होगा आउट पेशेंट और इन पेशेंट के लिए डिस्पेंसिंग एरिया अगर सेपरेट है, तो यहाँ पे द personal requirement that will be raised. So the better way is that the outpatient and inpatient dispensing unit should be at one place, and it should be at the ground floor. See, this one is the layout of outpatient department. Already we discussed in a previous lecture about this. These are the counter, and these are the dispensing section and the customers waiting area. These are the entrance, we can say, and over here this one is the entrance for the pharmacist. These are the shelves for the drugs, then racks over here, then the refrigerator, working table for the pharmacist, one of the office for the pharmacist, resting place for the staff, then storage room for the reserve stock, and one separate entrance should be there for the incoming goods. So this is very general layout of the outpatient department, we can say the OPD. Drug distribution to outpatient. No medicament is given to the patient without prescription written by a competent medical officer. मतलब medical officer एक बार prescription लिखते हैं तो ही यहाँ पे drug should be distributed to the outpatient. A proper account must be maintained for issuing the medicine. Now we will consider the outpatient activity chart. मतलब outpatient अगर कोई hospital में आए तो what will be the activity of this patient? So first he will meet to the doctor. Doctor will diagnose him. Then he will write the prescription. Then this prescription that will be received by the pharmacist. Then pharmacist, he will do the selection, labeling, pricing of such product or whatever the medicine he has to give to the patient. Then afterwards there will be the filling of the prescription, then dispensing to the patient. Then after dispensing to the patient, there will be the two separate things, we can say the receipt of the payment and prescription file. So first, receipt of the payment, that means in a receipt, if we are giving the receipt of payment to the patient, so if it is free, there will be the different option, free, whether it is a free, whether the cash will be given or the charge, or we can say the credit system is there, then we need to give the charge, and that will be mentioned in the account of the patient. And prescription file, in this case we need to consider that if the prescription that is filed, then is whether it is a regular or whether the prescription that is for a narcotic substance. So this is the outpatient activity chart in case of drug distribution or dispensing of drug to the ambulatory patient. So over here in this video we discuss about the drug distribution system. In that we discuss about the combination of individual drug order and floor stock system. We discuss about the unit dose dispensing system. In that we discuss about the C.U.D.D and D.U.D. We discuss about the new concept in dispensing, then dispensing of drug to ambulatory, that means to outdoor patient. Now in next video we will discuss about the dispensing of drug to the controlled drugs, dispensing of controlled drugs, and also we will discuss about the charging policy in the hospital. Thank you for watching this video.